Hey gang, what's going on? And welcome to a brand new episode of Talkin Vegas all day with KA. I'm your host KA, and on today's episode, we're going to talk about one of the oldest buildings in Las Vegas, the Golden Gate Hotel and Casino. But before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, click subscribe, and make sure to hit the notification bell so you can receive brand new updates when we drop episodes each week. So let's go ahead and talk about the Golden Gate Hotel and Casino.
Let's go to Vegas, baby. Let's go tonight.
Right now.
Let's go to Vegas. We'll stay up all night. Let's go to Vegas. Let's get away.
Around the 1900s, John Miller purchased land right around Main Street and Fremont Street for around $1,700, which was really cheap back then. And this temporary tent hotel was known as either the Hotel Miller or the Hotel Nevada, depending on who you ask. Now, around 1905, believe it or not, the Hotel Nevada was the first lodging establishment in Las Vegas to receive plumbing, which is kind of cool. And then around 1906, John built the two-story Hotel Nevada, which was located on 1 Fremont, becoming the first two-story structure in Las Vegas and the only concrete hotel in southern Nevada. Referred to locals as a first-class establishment, in 1907, the first telephone was installed in Hotel Nevada with, of course, the number 1. The hotel's casino operated until 1909 when gambling, believe it or not, was banned in Nevada. And then the hotel casino reopened in 1931 when Nevada legalized gambling again. That year also is very important because the property was expanded to 4 stories and was renamed the Sal Sagiv. It remained that way, I think it was almost 40, 50 years. We get to around the 50s, roughly about 23-man group from Oakland, California, approached Abe Miller, who was a longtime operator of the hotel and casino, and his son, John Miller Jr. And they approved a lease for a 23-man group and subleased the floor for about $25,000 a month. Now, since all these men came from Oakland, California, they decided to change the name of the casino to the Golden Gate, which is obviously named after the Golden Gate Bridge. And that opened up in around 1955. The entire property was renamed then the Golden Gate Hotel Casino in 1974. This was one of the first places in Las Vegas to serve shrimp cocktail. And they did that from 1959 to about 2017. And for those of you that have been there within the last 30, 40 years, you can remember Dupar's restaurant, which served the shrimp cocktail 24 hours a day. Then around 2016, the Stevens brothers, Greg and Derek of the D and coming up the Circa fame, bought the hotel and became full owners of it. What has happened during that time is they took down basically the La Bayou Casino, which, if you guys remember, was located right next door to it, and expanded that. They took out Dupar's, which I know I was disappointed with because that was a great place to get breakfast downtown Fremont early in the morning. And they wanted to expand and double the casino floor area. So, interesting little side note here. Around 2 a.m. on August 21st, 2017, they closed the casino and hotel. 106 hours later at 12 p.m. on August 25th, they reopened it with all the brand new expansions. Throughout the year, they continued to make renovations within it. My personal experiences at the Golden Gate have always been great, from bar prohibition to just hanging out, gambling on certain days and nights, crowd watching. It's located at a great place right there off one of the entertainment stages where they always have bands. It's just a really cool atmosphere, really happening. Those of you that might have been to the D before, remember they got the dancers right around the table games. It's just a really old school feel and vibe. Obviously, with Dupar's not being there anymore, I kind of miss that. But since I've been back, they've really updated the casino a lot, and I really like that. Just with the different games, obviously it expanded the outside bar as well. It looks a lot more modern on the outside, which it kind of needed. And now with Circa coming up, I think the Golden Gate is going to continue to get bigger and bigger throughout the years, especially in terms of crowd coming in and coming out. My personal experience, I've stayed at the Golden Gate Hotel and Casino as well. One of the things I really enjoy was the service. The front desk was extremely helpful. I was there for a 3-day business trip about 3 years ago, and I got in late, and basically I had booked through a third site party. I wanted to stay in the front, one of the old original rooms, and I can tell you folks that they are very small. They are very nice, really modern. They've updated them, but they're really small, not a lot of just hanging out room. My suggestion, what I did when I found that out, is to upgrade to the junior suite. And that room, you get a couch, you get a really nice bathroom, big bed, area surround. So if you're there and you're looking for an affordable option for a really nice room, is basically they're comparable to what you would pay at like the Palazzo, the Mirage, some of the nicer scale places on the Strip. For a common typical room, you get a little upgrade here at the Golden Gate. Plus, it's a lot quieter. Those front rooms, they can get that big crowd from Fremont Street, and they're pretty loud. If you don't mind that, it's definitely a great bargain for your price, and it's a great hotel. The other thing is they kept it very clean. They do have good room service. Well, it's not food. They're going to give you first-class accommodations like the original. The other nice thing I liked was you got free valet parking as well. So I highly recommend it. On my scale, it's definitely downtown, one of the nicer in and out places. If you don't really plan on hanging out as much, you want to get around downtown or on the Strip, real easy access to get in and out of. For what it is, Golden Gate is definitely first class in my opinion. That's it for today. I want to thank you for stopping by and talking Vegas all day with me, KA. Quick shout out to anybody that is listening. Please leave some comments down below, things maybe you want to see in future episodes, and also leave any suggestions that you might have for maybe me improving this episode. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. And remember on your way out here to punch that like button. Thanks again, guys. It was great hanging out with you guys today, and we'll see you next time on Talkin' Vegas All Day with KA.